Welcome to Old Ebonheart, the beacon of Cyrilic civilization in the province of Morrowind. Forget about the ash storms and machinations of strange gods. This is where the cosmopolitan and enterprising spirit of the imperial culture thrives, and the Emperor's law is the only law. The city is also home to the Thieves Guild, an organization of professional thieves, and in this mini-series we focus on the guild, the mastermind, the ringleader and other members. We observe how the guild cares for their city, its people and their well-being, especially the poor people of Old Ebonheart. We take part in the guild's crusade against a local gang who are exploiting citizens. We share in their hopelessness when the corrupt Imperial Legion sends the guild members to prison. And finally, we experience an unforgettable adventure to the depths of Old Ebonheart on a daring mission. The Thieves Guild of Old Ebonheart is one of my favorite faction questlines in Elder Scrolls, not just Tamriel Rebuilt. In this mini-series of videos, I will share my review and observations of every quest in this faction questline. The focus will be on quest design and writing, just like my Beyond Skyrim, Ruma and Falkhurst videos. It goes without saying, these videos will contain spoilers. If you haven't played these quests, then stop and watch something else. If you are still here and don't care about spoilers, let's get started then. The members of the Thieves Guild are all here in this tavern. Bella, a professional thief and hothead, skilled in mysticism and alteration magic, will now talk to Captain Fentus, the mastermind of the guild.
Ah, hello. Did you want something? I'm
Tell your
Florane,
friends about
Antio
this
Florane,
place.
an expert tomb raider and a gentleman rogue, and I can tell for a fact that you are an amateur adventurer at best. Why are you bothering me?
If I can be of any assistance, I'll be happy to help.
Ahoy there, lassie. I'm Captain Fentus, and this merry gathering of people be my crew. Welcome aboard. I've got some jobs to offer you. Well then, lassie, I think we ought to test your sea legs, so to speak. See what you can bring to this crew of mine. Now then, have you ever heard of the Eye of Argonia? It is a legendary gem of immense value, and an elusive gem at that. Always going missing, always appearing in the most unexpected of places. My sources tell me that the Eye has now found its way on board the Imperial warship Princess Morgiah. I want you to get on board the warship, find F.A. Kalika and get that gem from her. Convince her that you're a special courier or an agent working for the Navy.
Okay, so a certain F.A. Kalika on the warship Princess Morgiah has the legendary Eye of Argonia. Let's go. So this is Princess Morgiah, a Navy galleon docked in Old Ebonheart. Let's look for this F.A. Kalika, who should be inside the hold.
Oh, it's you. Can I help you?
Okay, Kalika lady, we need the Eye of Argonia, quick!
Bella, have some patience.
No, you must be mistaken. There are no artifacts of any kind on board this vessel. Gasp! Where did you learn that code word? That's top secret. You are a spy, aren't you? Seize her!
Bella, are you alright? They drugged you.
I'm so angry at these people. Who do they think they are?
You're not in a position to detect anything, Bella. I suggest you talk to this one.
Okay.
Let's get this over with quickly. Okay, scoundrel. I want some answers. Who gave you the secret code word? Who sent you here? Honor among thieves, eh? Well, answer me this. Have you ever been tortured? Because that can be arranged. The ones who sent you here aren't worthy of your loyalty. They'd betray you in a heartbeat if they were in your position. Do you think they give a damn about what happens to you? They've forsaken you. You're alone, and no one's coming to your rescue. Come on, don't suffer in vain. Just give me a name, and you can go free.
So, you don't want to mention Captain Fentus?
No, I hate these people. How dare they interrogate me?
They're ready to torture you, Bella.
Let them.
I wouldn't be making jokes if I were you. Quit wasting my time and tell me who sent you here. Give me a name, or you can rot in the brig for the rest of your miserable life.
Really, Bella? Would you accept him? I see, even in this hopeless situation, you have a sense of humor.
I'm not talking.
Really? Is that your final decision? Well, if that's how it is, then I guess we're done here. You're free to go. Just get off this ship.
Wow, Bella, you impressed them. That was amazing.
They dare not interrogate me again.
Alright, so Efia Kalika commended you on your stalwartness. Well done.
I'm so angry.
Relax, Bella. You did so well. Let's talk to Captain Fentus.
Get out of here.
Surely you must have realized by now that there were no legendary artifacts on the ship. This was all a test of character. F.A. Kalika is an old friend of mine from my Navy days. We go way back. I told her to shake you a little, to see how you'd react. Impressive. I have no reward for you, but allow me to shake your hand. I'm proud to have you on my crew. You proved your trustworthiness to me. That was the reason behind the job. But if you ever happen to find the real Eye of Argonia, do let me know.
And that completes the quest. Bella did not enjoy this test of character and made that clear to Captain Fentus, who assured her it won't happen again. I love this branch, but there are more branches of this entertaining quest. Let's examine them all.
Okay, scoundrel. I want some answers. Who gave you the secret code word? Who sent you here?
So we talk to F.A. Kalika again, and this time we snitch on Captain Fentus.
Fentus, you say? And he's a captain too? At the Empress Kataraya Inn? Good, good. That's all what I wanted to hear. You're free to go, you snitch.
I love how she says, you're free to go, you snitch.
I hear you gave her my name. Be interrogated in the brig of a warship is scary, but I expected more of you. A thief never betrays a fellow thief. Here's 30 septims for your trouble. Whether it's enough to buy your loyalty remains to be seen. From here on out, the jobs I have for you won't be wild goose chases, I promise.
30 septims to buy our loyalty?
You betrayed me looking for the gem, but I don't hold it against you.
Okay, in this case, Captain was mildly disappointed at Bella, but he was understanding. A thief should never betray another thief. Alright, that completes this branch.
Yes?
This time we will behave like a wild animal.
Well, if that's how it is, then I guess we're done here. You're free to go. Get out of here.
I have the upper hand.
Oh no, the cops! Oh wow, this is so funny.
You violated the law. Pay the court and surrender your stolen goods, or surrender your stolen goods and serve your sentence of hard labor. Deliver the gold immediately, or come with me.
So Bella is safe. So cool that NPCs don't enter or exit buildings when chasing us.
I'm all yours, please. Go ahead. You killed F.A. Kalika. She was my friend. We were only going to see if you were trustworthy enough to be a member of my crew. If I knew you had murder in your heart, I never would have asked her to play a part in this. I curse you by all the nameless gods of the seas. Get out, and don't you ever come back here again, murderer.
Wow, you get expelled from the guild. That's hilarious. It's so cool that the Tamriel Rebuilt team has special dialogue for multiple branches and conditions. Amazing. The Eye of Argonia was an entertaining start to the Thieves Guild questline. I will have fond memories of this quest just for the sheer silliness and variety of roleplay options. I am saddened by the decision of the Tamriel Rebuilt team to remove this quest from the next update. What a shame. As one commenter mentioned, an organization dedicated to thieving would have a ritual like this to see if you rat out on your fellow thieves. Hey Tamriel Rebuilt team, I implore you to reconsider. There is still time. The Eye of Argonia was amazing. To start this quest, we speak to Captain Fentus in the Empress Kataria about jobs.
I want you to bring me a copy of Dwemer airship plans, but I happen to know that one of them is in the Fort Pelagius Tower, here in Old Ebonheart, in a room where all sorts of contraband items are kept. You can use the sewers to access the tower unseen. There's an outfall pipe at the docks where you can enter the sewer system, if you're not afraid to get a little wet. Once you're in the sewers, the secret entrance to Fort Pelagius shouldn't be far off.
Okay, so this is a simple steal mission. I guess the trickiest part of the mission would be finding the tower room. So this is Fort Pelagius near the docks. As you can see, we have a locked door with 2 guards, so front door entry is impossible. Let's find that sewer. Here it is. A nice adventure, Bella. You have done so many of these steal missions. You are a professional thief after all.
Hey, don't call me that.
Alright, Bella, let's find this tower room now. Ah, nice liver system. We are in. That was easy. Let's find the Ruma plans.
I suppose I have a moment. What is it?
Oh wow, lots of Ruma artifacts here. Here it is. Alright, Bella, nice and easy.
Hey, stop pressuring me.
Alright, shh. Well done, Bella. That was slick.
You have the airship plans. Let's see them. Fascinating. The vessel is clearly made of heavy metal and yet appears to be lighter than air. Yes, this will be most helpful to me.
High flying plans was a simple thievery quest. I enjoyed the adventuring and entering Fort Pelagius via the sewers. Even simple fetch quests are infinitely more interesting in Morrowind than the ones in Oblivion and Skyrim, as no map markers are laser guiding us to the solution. Awesome. To start this quest, we speak to Eye of Argonia in the Empress Kataria in Old Ebonheart.
In need of a job. First off, let's make one thing clear. We might be thieves, but we're also citizens of Old Ebonheart. We have a rival gang here in the city, Delagia's gang, led by Otribus Delagia, a mobster from Cyrodiil. Nalara is one of their tenants. She hasn't been able to pay her rent and is now facing eviction, or worse. A word of warning before you leave. The gang might be a bunch of thugs, but they have the law on their side. They might try to provoke you to get a violent reaction out of you.
Okay, we're not supposed to use brute force, so chill the fudge out, Bella.
Don't worry, watch and learn.
Alright, let's go and meet this Nalara.
Whenever they come to collect the rent, they just say an amount. 1 week it could be 50 septums, the next 150. Makes no sense to me. Last time they said I would have to pay them 3,000 septums.
Oh wow, Delagia's gang. They are the Italian mafia of Old Ebonheart. Let's go and talk to this Otribus Delagia guy.
Ask or hold it right there. You don't have anything sharp on you, do you? A joker, eh? You better cut it short. Mr. Delagia doesn't like jokers, and even less bad ones like you. Now...
So here are the mafia people. Guragra Lagrob, Pulso Polex. Wow, this guy looks like a hardcore mafia enforcer, alright?
What do you want? You're under Mr. Delagia's roof, citizen. Yeah, Nalara's one of our tenants. Her rent's overdue and she hasn't paid back her loans. Why'd you ask? Tough luck. It's not our fault she can't pay us back. She should have thought about it before she became our tenant and before she loaned money from us.
Let me talk to your manager, Otribus Delagia.
Huh? Aren't you smug? What makes you think the boss would talk to you?
Dang, Bella, that's a no-go.
I'll report you to the law.
Oh, really? Trying to be a hero for the downtrodden, eh? Champion of the little people? Don't make me laugh.
Looks like they have the authorities on their side, Bella.
You're just a gang of criminals.
Is that so? Quit wasting my time, punk.
That did not work either.
Forgive Nelara's debt or I will kill you all.
A tough gal, eh? Ready to kill? Interesting. I'll make a mental note of you. But violence won't help you now. The law is on our side. Mr. Delagia might have some in the future, but violence won't help you now.
Kill them all, Bella. These guys are a bunch of degenerates. No mercy.
Yeah, no mercy.
I see what you're made of.
Holy crap, Bella. Did you slaughter the entire mafia gang, including the boss?
Yeah, no mercy.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's head back to Eye of Argonia. I hope she does not expel you from the guild.
You killed Otribus Delagia. We are thieves. We are not murderers. This was not supposed to happen. Your foolish actions will only spell trouble for the guild.
Okay, so even though we resorted to violence, the quest was complete and she did not expel Bella from the Thieves Guild. Good. The violent option is a fun option, especially if you're role-playing as a character who can't stand mafia organizations. It's awesome that we have this option. Okay, how much does Nelara owe you?
Let me consult the ledger. Ah, yes, the overdue rent and the loan. In total, that's 1,500 septims.
Okay, so we can either pay 1,500 septims, we can negotiate a discount or work for them to settle the debt.
Nice try. Her debt is 1,500 septims. Not a coin less.
Okay, negotiation did not work as we need 50 mercantile and Bella sucks at mercantilism. Paying 1,500 is too easy and not fun, so let's work for these idiotas.
Yes, maybe. If you did a little job for me first, then I'd be willing to make her debt go away. I have some paperwork I need to finish for Mr. Delagia, but for that I need Merxia Vendici's signet ring.
So this guy, Mead Million Rain, wants Bella to steal a signet ring belonging to Merxia Vendici of the East Empire Company. Okay, let's get to this Merxia Vendici's manor. Alright, I see the hatch on the roof. Let's enter. Okay, that was easy. But working for this mafia goons, I wonder if there are consequences down the line. Anyway, let's report back to Nelara and Eye of Argonia.
You have the signet ring. Give it to me. You've been a good little thief. There might be a place for someone with your skills in our organization.
She called me that, did she? I blame it on the name of this inn of ours. Oh, I almost forgot. I originally told you that there wouldn't be a reward for this job. Well, here's a scroll of Ekash's lock splitter nonetheless.
Awesome, we get a scroll for that and we help Nelara. The Thieves Guild is a force for good. I love this quest. You can roleplay in multiple ways. You can slaughter the mafia goons, or you can pay the debt yourself, or you can negotiate a reduction using your character's mercantile skill, or you can do a job for the mafia. The amazing amount of options ensures great replayability. To start this quest, we speak to Captain Fentis in the Empress Kataria.
I need you to find Sharai Saldro's astrography before Antio Florane does. Sharai Saldro's astrography, which I need, is in Saldro Ancestral Tomb. I was going to give you this job the whole time, but Antio Florane, one of your fellow crew members, accidentally got wind of it. Antio vowed he'd find the astrography before you did. If you hurry up, you might beat him to it.
Okay, we need to head to the town of Wool and head east to find the tome. Alright, that is the town of Wool. Let's head east now. That is the tome. Let's enter. Ah, Antio Florane, the Thieves Guild member is here.
I've been waiting for you for a while now. To be frank, I don't know what makes this old picture book so special. Why, yes, of course I will. And why stop at the book? Why don't you take all my money as well? And the clothes off my back too. You have it all. I was being sarcastic, by the way. Finders keepers, finders keepers.
Ah, finders keepers, eh?
What a smartass!
I agree, Bella. This does not feel right. This guy is clueless. I recommend searching the tome yourself.
Right.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Let's head back to Captain Fentis.
You have found Sharai Saldro's astrology? What a load of bonkers. You're trying to trick me. I know that I have the right book. It's you who has made a mistake. Go ahead, take that book back to Fentis. We'll see which one of us is going to be embarrassed.
Antonio Florane, you're going to be embarrassed.
Well said, Bella. Antonio Florane deserves it.
You're back. Tell me what happened. Did you find the book? You found the book? The right one? Excellent. The star maps are fascinating, aren't they?
Nice, good job, Bella. Bella,
Yes,
it's time to rub it in Antonio Florane's face.
let's do it. Antonio Florane, you are a loser.
Well done, Bella, you showed him. Thieving Rivalry was a fun quest with an annoying obstacle in the form of Antonio Florane playing with your character's mind. I like the idea. Ultimately, this was slightly better than a fetch quest. To start this quest, we speak to Captain Fentis in the Empress Kataria about jobs.
You know the old saying, when the Nord's away, the thieves will play. Honcho Firemane is out of town, which means his house is ripe for burglary. Honcho Firemane is out of town on a hunting trip and isn't coming back for a long time, which means now is the perfect opportunity for you to steal his snow hare boots. Honchol's house is on the west side of town. He has left the key with Rifskald Whalebane, a fellow Nord. Come back when you've got the snow hare boots.
Let's go to this fireman guy's home.
Guess what? Never does a thing. Hello there. How are you?
Damn, there is one NPC who does not move, so if we try to pick the lock, he will report us. So let's meet this Rifskald Whalebane.
The key to his house? No. Hunch, you've trusted me with the key. I won't give it to you. I take your point. I hope we can work something out. The key to his house? I'm not supposed to give it to anyone, but oh well. I promised Honchulf I'd look after his dog while he was away, but that dog is scary. I'll give you the key to his house if you go and feed his dog, all right? And maybe water the plants too? Yes, a wolf dog named Hallie. More wolf than dog, if you ask me, that mean-spirited beast. It loves rat meat, though.
Okay, in this case, Bella intimidated him to get the key, but you can also pickpocket or even kill Rifskald. I will leave these options for you guys to test. But again, we have multiple ways of getting the key, which is great.
Stupid dog, so annoying.
Come on, Bella, you do not have to kill it. Don't you have rat meat?
No, I'm happy it's dead. I hate dogs.
Let's finish the job, Bella. There are the boots. Resist frost and fortify speed. Awesome.
What the hell is this? I come back home after a long journey of hunting game, exploring caves, and finally losing all my clothes to a blasted witch, only to find that someone's broken into my house and killed my dog. You're in for a world of pain, girl.
Oh, what a surprise! This dude is back and a witch has got his clothes. That is so funny. What the hell, Bella? You killed the dog and the owner?
Hey, he attacked me!
Okay, let's hope the Thieves Guild won't expel you.
Rip, you have the snow hair boots. That's excellent. You killed both the man and his dog. You've done a vile deed. You could have just ran away instead of attacking them. I have no rewards for you.
Okay, they did not expel Bella from the guild. We just don't get any reward. Okay, let's try the other branch. Okay, this time let's try to be nice with the dog. Let's give it some rat meat. And we get some time. Hurry, Bella, let's get the boots.
What the hell is this?
Oh, this guy again. Okay, we have an option to lie. Unfortunately, we need a speechcraft skill of 30 to make him believe. Bella's speechcraft skill sucks, so let's get out of here without killing him.
Am I supposed to believe that? You're a liar and a thief, aren't you? And I like thieves even less than witches. I'm gonna chop you into dard meat.
You have the snow hair boots. That's excellent. Will you give them to me? Thank you. There were a couple of twists and turns, huh? The house wasn't as empty as I had said. Always expect the unexpected. You did well. Here's 2 potions of sweet little lies. Drinking them will make you a real charmer.
When the Nods Away was a fun quest with 2 ways of dealing with an unexpected problem that arises at home. I liked it. To start this quest, we speak to Captain Fentis in the Empress Kataria.
Ruma Soanix is a noblewoman who lives in her manor in the west side of town. She's throwing a lavish birthday party for her friends and family. Now, a little bird told me that her friends have commissioned a sailboat to be built for her as a birthday present. They are bringing the deed to the boat with them. I want you to steal that paper for me so I can edit it a little. Much easier than stealing the actual boat, no? I know what you're thinking. How are you supposed to get in? Lucky for you, I've got a forged invitation here. Just be your own charming self and you'll fit right in. Socialize with the guests, find out where the deed is, and bring it to me.
I love that. Captain Fentis is so clever.
One more thing. Ruma Soanix is paranoid of thieves, so expect the security to be tough. I'm sure all the guests will be searched to make sure they aren't carrying lockpicks. Here are some special thieves' tools for you to use on this job.
Wow, Bella, it's time for you to socialize. Are you ready?
Yes, always ready.
So we have to infiltrate the party, find the deed, and steal it. Wow, that sounds challenging. Let's go.
Excuse me, miss. This is a private party. Are you a guest of Miss Soanix? Do you have an invitation? Very good, miss. Before I let you in, however, I must search you just in case you are carrying any unwanted items. Thank you. I appreciate your cooperation. Humph. It seems that you're carrying a master's probe with you. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in with it.
Oh, we have a lockpick. Let's chuck it here. So these guys worry about lockpicks and don't care about alteration magic. That's hilarious.
Let me get the door for you, miss. Enjoy the party.
Alright, we are in. Bella, do you want to socialize with these idiotas?
No, let's search the home.
Good call, Bella.
With pleasure, please.
I'd be happy to talk. My pleasure.
To what do I owe the pleasure, Breton?
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Oh, don't mind me. Hiccup. I just came up here to be alone for a moment. I'm all out of drink and I got tired of the young people downstairs. I know there's a couple of bottles of the really good vintage stuff somewhere. Hiccup? Now that packs a real punch. Maybe it'd make me feel less hiccup, sluggish and annoyed. Then I could rejoin the others downstairs and enjoy the party.
Hiccup! So we can get some alcohol into this dude. So to make him go away, let's see. Let's check the basement. Nice and easy. Well done, Bella. Ah, here is the booze. So he wanted Colovian battle wine. Let's give it to him.
The least fun part of drinking. You have a bottle of the good stuff. Hiccup. Could I bottoms, hiccup, up, deb, des. Hiccup. The thank you. Hiccup. Whoa! I feel like running all of a sudden. Let's get this party started. Ding hiccup. Fun Uncle Sabby is here. Hiccup.
Oh crap, this guy drank the entire bottle? Off you go. Super funny. Alright Bella, do your magic. Ah, here it is. Let's unlock and use telekinesis. D to the sailboat. Well done, Bella. You're too good.
Ha! At last I get some praise.
Anyway, let's get out of here. You don't belong here at these stupid social parties.
Agreed.
What is it?
Now there's a deed to a sailboat that's just aching to have my name written on it. You have the deed. Excellent work. You're quite a suave scoundrel, aren't you? Now let's take a closer look at the deed. Yes, I'll just cross out the name of the previous owner like so and transfer the ownership to me. Done. Now we do have one problem remaining though. Yes, the name of the boat. I don't think I like its current name, the Adamant. I was thinking something along the lines of the Empress's Revenge or the Empress's Honor, but I'm not quite sure. Which one do you prefer? Would you believe me if I said it wasn't? Ha ha ha, you're a smart lass. But if you had to choose between the two, which one would it be? Revenge or honor? Revenge. It's rather grim, isn't it? But sometimes revenge is what is required to survive, to prevent harm to others, and yes, to just get the satisfaction of getting even, and then some, no matter how selfish that might be. It's self-preservation. The trick is to know when the time is right to be vengeful. I know I look old, lassie, but for the first time in my life I also feel old. And now that you've helped me to get a boat of my own, I might finally retire, sail off into the sunset and leave the guild hall to Morrowind.
What a guy, Captain Fentis, literally sailing off into the sunset. Wow, nice gifts. An enchanted saber and a shirt. Nice. Happy birthday, Ruma Soanix was a fun quest. Infiltrating a party using alcohol to make things easier was fun. Captain Fentis is such a well-written character. It's sad he wants to leave. A fun quest. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this video. In this part, we joined the Thieves Guild, met our guild members and even interacted with a powerful enemy faction. We showcased the following side quests, and in part 2, we focus on the remaining quests. What do you think about the quest we discussed today? Do share your thoughts in the comments and make sure you check out the next part. If you're still here, I appreciate you and thank you all for watching, and may the divines guard and keep you.